I thought I would show y'all the end result. Now, there were a couple of things that I forgot to tell you. One of them is that, let me see, let me find one. Okay, for instance, it is better to deadhead than do nothing, but it's much better to follow the stem down and just cut it off really close. And here's the reason why. Eventually, they're going to dry up. Y'all see that? They're going to dry up and they will fall off. But then they cause a lot of matter down in your plant, which I don't necessarily think is good. Not to mention that these green stems that you leave on there, while they're still green, they are going to add weight to your branch, which is not good, as you saw. So, let me show you. Now, I got kind of ruthless, but not as much as I need to. But it looks like it. Look down here. Look at this. All this stuff that I cut off. Now, here's one of the reasons why. If y'all can see, let me see. Do you see this? Let me turn the pot around. That'd be easier. There's new stuff. There's new stuff right there. I want that to have the opportunity to be fed, for the sun to reach these little flowers that are trying their best to grow. And let me see. I don't know. Way down in here, way down in the jungle, there are little flowers that are trying to bloom. And because they've got all this stuff on top of them, it makes it really hard. So I went pretty strong at cutting that back. But as soon as these little peripheral flowers bloom, and there's a lot of them, you guys. Let me show you if I can. Let me see. Where'd you go? Where are you? Well, he was just right there. But I don't know if you can see. See that teeny little baby in there? She wants a chance. They want a chance, you guys, to bloom. Now, you have to remember that there are, I believe, three different little packs that I put in that pot. And so that's why they're all different, but as soon as these little blooms come out, then I'm going to go hard at it and I'm going to cut it way back. There's all kinds of new foliage trying to come out way down in there, and I want to give it a chance. Now, one thing that I have not done, y'all, that I should do, and I need to do, and that is, if I'm going to have these beautiful flowers, they would even do better if I fertilize them a little bit. It doesn't take a lot, but I don't fertilize my stuff, and my ground cover needs it too. And it's kind of one of those things you think, do I really need to spend the money on it? Well, if you're going to have the plants and you can at all, then you should really. And so I might use some of my Starbucks cash. That'd be a good idea. I hope y'all don't mind. But, you know, I want them to do good. Now, I'll wait until these bloom out up here. And like I said, I'm going to cut them back pretty hard. And then I'm going to fertilize them. So, y'all, it made me sad to cut all this off. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that pansies are edible. And you can use them to put in salads. And you can use them to decorate cakes and stuff. So, they're just beautiful. It just killed me to cut those off. They do have a pretty smell, too. Anyway, y'all, that's it for my poor little pansy. And you might be wondering, why on earth did this woman bring this in the house and do it? Why did I do that? Well, I'm going to tell you. It is cloudy out there, and it's cold. I mean, you know. Let me see if I can do this while the camera's on. Hey, Google, what's the temperature today? Hey, Google. Okay, it was worth a shot. It's only supposed to get up, I think, in the real low 60s. And it's having a hard time warming up out there because it is so cloudy. But do something fun today. And y'all don't think because you live in an apartment that you cannot grow stuff. You can. Google it. Google it. Talk to Google. What can I grow in my apartment? I mean, everybody has a window. I mean, I hope y'all do. But just because you live in an apartment, or even when I rented a room, I always had like a little pothos or something like that that is almost unkillable. And it cleans the air. So good for you. So good for you. Spider plants, airplane plants, whatever you want to call them. Philodendron, pothos, there's not much difference. Ferns, they clean formaldehyde out of the air. Now, y'all, you know, they use formaldehyde in everything until, of course, the EPA started realizing what it was and clamping down on it, just like asbestos. But plants are, and they're pretty to look at. So, that's all I have to say on that matter. And, oh, well, one more thing. You see all that back there behind me? Let me see. Where is it? Oh, right there. You see these dishes, these pots and pans and stuff? You see these big command things? Well, y'all, that's a whole other video. Yep. It's a whole other video, and I'm not going to do it today. I think you've seen the last of this shirt. Love y'all. Do something fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.